All right, so today we're diving into an excerpt you shared from the ebook, Jicho La Sindano,
Okay.
which translates to the eye of a needle.
Yeah.
And now I know when someone says the eye of a needle, I think sewing.
Right.
Not exactly where we're going with this.
Yeah, this is not about learning how to sew or thread a needle.
No,
This is about a biblical mystery that's way more interesting
way more interesting.
than it sounds.
Yeah, and it really makes you think about how literally we interpret things that we've heard our entire lives.
Yeah, and this ebook tackles a common misinterpretation
Okay.
of the whole camel through the eye of a needle idea.
You know the one about rich people in heaven?
That's right.
Heard that my whole life.
Exactly. But Jicho La Sindano suggests that this isn't about sewing at all. Imagine instead of a tiny needle, we're talking about ancient city gates.
Okay.
They were massive, right?
Yeah, I mean, huge.
I would assume so.
But sometimes built into those huge gates
Okay.
was a smaller entrance for people to go through.
Okay, so I'm picturing a giant gate with a little side door.
That's it.
Okay.
Now, this smaller entrance, they nicknamed it the eye of a needle.
Ooh.
And trying to squeeze a camel through there, let's just say it wasn't easy.
Oh my gosh. Even if they could bend down to fit, it would be a tight
Right.
squeeze.
The ebook paints a very vivid picture.
Yeah.
Think about it. Unloading baggage,
Wow.
carefully maneuvering this large animal.
Yeah.
Talk about a lesson in
Yeah.
patience and humility
It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole.
with a camel attached. But I have a feeling this is about more than just getting stuck.
You're absolutely right.
Right.
The ebook goes beyond just the visual. In
Okay.
fact, it literally uses the phrase WITOMORALOFTHESTORY.
Okay, I have to ask, does that literally translate to moral of the story in Swahili?
It does.
Wow.
And I love that it puts it right out there.
Yeah.
So what is the moral?
Yeah.
It's about recognizing that sometimes to get where we need to go, we have to shed some of the baggage we carry.
I like that, letting go of what's weighing us down.
Exactly. And the ebook doesn't just mean physical stuff.
Okay.
It's talking about those internal burdens too. Pride, for example.
Right.
Or the need to control everything.
Yeah.
Even fear can be a heavy load to carry.
You know, it's interesting you should say that, because the ebook actually starts with this phrase, Amani na habari za mida hi iwe mshindi.
Yes.
Any idea what that means?
It translates to peace and news of this time, O Victor.
Oh, Victor, I love that.
Yeah.
It's like a little message of encouragement built right into
Absolutely.
the greeting.
Yeah.
But it makes me think, who is the victor here? Is it the camel that gets through the gate? Or is it about something more internal?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And the ebook seems to suggest it's the latter.
Okay.
Remember, it emphasizes that this need for humility for shedding our burdens isn't just for the wealthy, even though that's how the camel and needle saying is often used.
Right.
Jicho La Sindano makes it clear this applies to everyone.
It's like this message of peace at the start
Yeah,
is acknowledging how tough this process can be.
absolutely. Hey, letting go of our baggage is hard, but we can do this. That's a really interesting way to look at it. Because even if we aren't literally a camel trying to squeeze through a tiny gate,
Right.
we all have those moments in our lives where we feel stuck.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of this metaphor, right?
Yeah.
It resonates on so many levels.
Right.
What are we holding on to that might be preventing us from moving forward? What are the needles in our own lives?
It's a powerful question to consider. It's like the ebook is saying, here's a new way to look at this familiar, saying, now what are you going to do with it?
And that's what makes a deep dive like this so rewarding.
Yeah.
It's not just about uncovering a fascinating historical tidbit.
Right. It's about how that tidbit connects to our lives.
Precisely.
Yeah. Jicho La Sindano invites us to think differently about something we thought we knew, and that can be a catalyst for real personal growth.
It's been so insightful exploring the eye of a needle with you.
Yeah.
It's amazing how such a short excerpt can spark so many different ideas.
The pleasure was all mine.
And for you listening, we want to hear from you what burdens resonate with you. What are the needles you're trying to navigate? Share your thoughts. Until next time, keep exploring.